Here's a good old-fashioned rocker from the 80s, AC/DC, Highway to Hell. And we're going to play the verse with one finger. It's going to sound something like this. 2 and 3. Now let's break that down step by step for you. I'm assuming you do have the PDF file in front of you as well. If you don't, drop me a WhatsApp and let's break down exactly what's happening, starting with our fretting hand. My fingers are numbered. Finger number 1 is going to play it the whole way through. I'll take it one more time slowly so you can see this. Now we're starting off with finger 1 in the 2nd fret from string 4 downwards. So my first finger is on the 4th string as well as the 3rd, and it might even be touching the 2nd string, but that's okay because I'm not going to strum the 2nd string. But I am going to strum strings 5, 4 and 3, 5, 4 and 3 at the same time, 3 times in a row like this. And for that over here, I'm going to quickly show you and focus on my strumming hand. There's my pick from the 5th string, and it's 3 down strokes. We got that one more time. Now what's interesting here just quickly is that we're not going to count 1, 2, 3, 4 and then start. We're going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Because this one over here, those 3 strums lead into the first beat of the next bar. So it's going to count one more time to count of 3, 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so that will be the counting for when you're playing along with me later through the video. Now, the next chord is quite easy. You've just played this. This is an A5, by the way. We're then going to jump up with the first finger, like we said, only one finger, to the top string, the 6th string, and we're going to be strumming in the 2nd fret from the 6th string, 4 strings. So we're going to strum strings 6, 5 you can hear is muted, and then 4 and 3. So strings 6, 4 and 3 ring, but in the process this string here is being muted by my first finger. So basically what I'm saying over here is this finger is actually touching that string to make sure it can't ring, so it's muting it or dampening it. And we're going to strum twice on this and then simply slide to fret 3 like this. Now, this is a typical AC/DC trick. As you learn more and more AC/DC songs, you'll notice that the one Angus brother likes using this a lot. Okay, now when we're strumming, like we said, from string 6 down, so you can hear there's my 6th string, there's the muted 5th I was talking about, and there's the open 4th and 3rd strings. And it's a very simple slide from the 2nd to the 3rd fret. I'm going to slide out a bit there so you can get an overview now. And we're going to put it all together. From the top, first finger's already on the 2nd fret from the 4th string. And we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 2 and 3. Now, very important is the silent pause between the first chord. That's the silent. And then we go silent again when we go to the 2nd part. That's double 2, 3. After doing this, after doing that part, you do 2 more in a row that should sound something like this. And if we add that onto the beginning and gradually build the riff from the start, we're going to have this. 1, 2, 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 3. We got that? Try it one more time with me. 1 and 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 3. And after that, we come back down to fret number 2, strum it once, and return back to the opening A5 power chord for a double strum. And that in essence is the basic riff the whole way through. I'm going to play it now twice. I want you to join me, and I'm going to keep a nice view on that. I'm not going to change anything. Let's get going. Got your first finger ready? 1 and 2 and 3. 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 We've got that. Now I'm going to do it one more time, but I'm not going to count 2 and 3, so you can make sure that you got your silent gaps timing correct the whole way through. So obviously I'm going to count 2, 3 to start, but I'm not going to put the 2, 3 counts in between the chords. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Now, when he goes to the chorus, when he actually sings "We're on the Highway," the last chord, instead of going back to A, he goes to an E. Now, the E is simply the first finger one string up, which means the strumming hand must also go one string up. And he's strumming strings 6, 5, and 4 for the E5 power chord. It's basically what they call an open E5 power chord. So if you play it through twice, and then on the third time go to the E, assuming after it will go to the chorus, it should sound something like this. Remember, twice through to the A, and the third time I'm going to go to the E, just to put everything in perspective, so you've got the structure. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. And then we go to the Highway to Hell part. Now, for the chorus, we're going to introduce a D chord, which means we finally have to use more than one finger. We're going to use 2. Fingers 1 and 2. One is now on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And this over here is going to go to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. This is D. We're going to go there. Okay, so we're going to start on the A, and we're going to go to the D. So when he sings, I'm on the on the word hell, you're on the D chord. You can see it change there again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So on the and after the 4th beat, we change from the A5 to a D5 power chord. And obviously with the D5 also you're strumming from the 4th string, so you can see my pick handings back in the view again. Let's try that through with me and make sure your counting is correct. So it's going to go 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So the D is going to go and 1 and 2. Let's try this together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. We're cool with that. Now the last part before we go any further and repeat it, is you're going to reverse that concept that we did for the verse and just go from fret 3 to fret 2, which you can also use one finger if you want to as well. I'm not too fussy there. If you go finger 2, finger 1, that's really your own decision. Okay, and the whole thing together, if you're watching the fretting hand, is going to be like this now. Slow motion. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We've got that, and now we're going to include the picking hand, and we're going to try the chorus the whole way through at the correct speed. Got your A5 in position. You can see I'm going to strum from string 5. Let's try this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And that basically is Highway to Hell by AC/DC. Of course, there's a lead solo, there's a part leading up to the lead solo. The goal of this video is to get you to be able to play the basic verse and the chorus for the song. It's nice to see that you can actually learn some different voicings being different way to play power chords. I've seen some guitarists actually play this like this. It sounds the same, but that's an insane stretch from fret 2 to fret 5. And if you go look at the original tabs, you can actually see Malcolm Young, that's Angus's brother, the rhythm guitarist for AC/DC, doesn't do this. This is wrong. He does this. Sounds the same, so much easier, so much more effective. So AC/DC, arguably one of the best to make the simple things sound really awesome. And I'm hoping you enjoy the song. Have a cool one. Thank you.